Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for some more summertime rendering, episode 12. It's been a while since I've watched the previous episode, but we are back. Episode 12, from my understanding, is the mid-season finale. So this is supposed to be the end of the first core, and episode 13 should be the start of the next core, so new opening, new ED, all that jazz. So, I'm kind of expecting that episode 12 will kind of wrap up like a couple of the story elements that was introduced in like the first couple of episodes. So like I'd say if episode 12 does serve as like the mid-season finale, then my prediction would be that episode 12 will end with either Shinpei dying again and looping again, right? Or he is going to discover something new, something different, and that's gonna be like the main catalyst for like the next score, right? The next chapter of the story. But either way, really excited, really looking forward to this. The last episode we end with basically the main protagonist, the main cast of characters meeting with the mother in the cave of shit, I forgot. Did I wrote it down? I don't think I did. Hiroko. In the cave of Hiroko, which is, of course, the legend of Hiroko and whatever. But there you have it. Really excited for this episode of Summertime Rendering. I'm probably only going to be doing this episode. I was wondering if I want to do episode 12 and 13 together, but because this serves as like the mid-season finale, I decided, I'm just gonna watch episode 12 on my own, and then by the time I will start watching episode 13, hopefully by then episode 14 would be out, and that way I could watch 2 episodes at once. But anyways, that's it for my short little intro. As always, if you want to watch the full, uncut, unedited version, links are in the description below. And if you want to support me, you can head on over to the Patreon. Links are also in the description below. If you do enjoy my reaction, hit a like, subscribe. You know the drill. And without any further ado, let us continue with Summertime Rendering episode 12. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Confirmation. The first person she copied. Okay, okay. Why though? Why is she weak? Whoa. I love the facial expressions so far. The previous episodes are kind of like lacking in animation, but so far it's really good. Whoa! Speaking of animation, that was cool. That was cool. Heine. So I've been talking about this, right? Questioning whether or not if the mother is actually named Heine or was it, you know, something else, even though it's kind of like clearly obvious. But I'm just waiting for like the show to actually give me like full on confirmation, which it did. So that means when Hizuru was holding on to Ryunosuke's body, right, in the past, when Ryunosuke was seemingly killed, she was calling out to Haine. So that's just also confirmation that the mother is also the one responsible for Ryunosuke's death. The question is, who is Haine? Like the original, like who was she? The nurse? Finally seeing her face, because they were kind of hiding it in the previous episode. Yeah. Will there be a tomorrow though? Well, tomorrow's gonna be the festival. Ooh. Okay. That was the place that. So it was never turned into ash. A fake. Shit. Good question. Okay. A surprise. Hmm. Whoa. Who's responsible in the animation department for this episode? Like the animation director. And so does mom. Okay, okay. What's the correlation? We've been. Okay, she is the one in the. Okay, okay, okay. So I was right. And that's the deal. Okay. So I was right. There it is. It's still the real one, right? Not, yeah, right? Quote unquote. Ooh, okay. Great lighting. The hair. Okay. Grabs the body. Okay, that was a cool action scene. Better than like the previous two in terms of like direction. Her face is kind of weird here. The Tokiko you know isn't necessarily the real Tokiko on the inside. Tears. What the fuck? Yo. She's going for it. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was cool. I wonder who they hired for this episode because it's definitely a major step up in like quality. Shit. Where did you come from? Came out of nowhere. But he has her. Look at this. The dynamic between the two. Somehow Heine is like the child in this dynamic. Interesting. Like a spoiled brat. What are you gonna do, Tokiko? What are you gonna do? Tokiko's key in this. Yeah, she's not. Yeah. That's not part of the deal. This isn't why I sullied my hands, right? This isn't why I dirtied my hands. The things that Tokiko said. Wow, The animation in this episode has been incredible. Nice cut. Nice, actually a really nice cut. Shooting Tokiko and then cutting back to Ryunosuke. Oh my god. They're doing a lot of close-ups, like in the face with, like really close-ups with the eyes as well. All right, changing again. But as I was saying, like real, real close-ups, and really emphasizing those close-ups too. Yeah, we kind of split. See again, they're doing it again. Storyboarding in this episode has been incredible so far. Notice how it's kind of similar to episode 1 and how things played out and how things ends. Mio is held hostage, and Hizuru is like also shot. Very deliberate. Eat me? Hmm. Oh god. She took the eye. Oh god, oh god. Wait, so what happens now? Fuck. We're gonna fix you. Interesting. From a higher dimension. Okay, okay. Scientific mumbo jumbo that doesn't have to make sense. Okay. Clever. So if he has complete total control of it, then he can just warp reality as shit. The shaky cam, the blurriness. Time stops there. Woo. He's gonna shoot him. Fuck. Fuck. I mean, I know he's gonna look back, but fuck. He has to die, but shit. Poison from like the toxic shit from like the previous episode. How did he get? And I'm not gonna question it. Yeah, but oh, it's like a slow death as well. No, this is technically his first, unless it's a determination. How is she negating her? The what? The egg? What came first, the egg or the chicken? What? So Heine's the egg. I'm sorry, Heine's the chicken, and okay, we're back here. The mark is still there. Look to the future. The past is in the past. Oh, we're here now. Whoa, that's like a big time jump between him walking. Mm. This is the fifth loop. Oh boy. The credit being blurred out again. What came first, the egg or the chicken? No end credit? No end credits. Alright. The chicken or the egg? Which came first? Such is one of the questions in life that we're just unable to answer. But it is interesting though that they are bringing this up, especially during this episode, because at first I'm like, okay, why are they bringing this up? I mean, it is a cool philosophical question, right? But what's the significance? And then Ushio shows up and does her shit and negates Heine of all people. And then Heine is like, "Oh my god, are you the egg?" And I'm like, "What? What?" But this is great though. This is cool. This is cool. We're adding more to the mystery. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of tired. I shouldn't be doing this. But anyways, the egg or the chicken. Now, obviously, I mentioned this in my reaction. The chicken obviously refers to Heine. Duh, right? The mother, right? The one who gives birth to all of the eggs, right? The shadows. But Ushio being the egg, right? It interests me. It definitely puts it a lot of question, because, well, for once, you know, obviously a chicken or a chick would come out of the egg. So does that mean before all of the other shadows, does that mean Ushio is like the first shadow that Heine produces? And then every other shadow comes from her? Or are they actually, you know, being treated as equals, the chicken and the egg, right? The philosophical question, as in, there's actually two opposing fronts here, as in, Heine is equal to Ushio, the same way Ushio is equal to Heine. It's just that they are different concepts, but they are almost one in the same in terms of like their hierarchy. Which is fun, and I would love to dive deeper into it. Unfortunately, it's like 1 a.m. in the morning, so I shouldn't be watching this late at night. But it is an interesting question, and I will be speaking about it later on, because we're gonna be just diving straight into the episode discussion first, scene by scene, as always. We finally meet Heine. We get confirmation on who she is. She is the god of Hitogashima Hiruko no Mikoto. Interesting. I don't think we have actually heard that full name, Hiruko no Mikoto. In fact, I'm gonna search it up just in case. I want to see if the only thing that comes up is like summertime rendering stuff, then I'm not gonna click it, because it's probably gonna be. Well, Hiruko no Mikoto leads to basically the legend of Hiruko, the god, and I think I've covered this in like the previous episode discussion. But Mikoto means you know, okay, sure. Moving on. Um, so it's just basically referring to Hiroko the god. Um, Hiroko being treated, being weak. That's the part that kind of interests me. More questions, right? Why is she like this? Why is she in this state, right? Obviously, we're probably gonna get an answer for that like later on in the show. But it is interesting though. The mother of all shadows, right? She is supposed to be like the most powerful of them all, and she is currently in this state. I guess one reason is probably because she's not eating that much, right? And that's why her power kind of like depletes. But I'm kind of wondering if there's like more to this, right? I wonder if is there like more to like her character being like this than just I haven't eat. You know, is it just because she has not eaten anything, no nutritions at all, no human sacrifices to feast on, and that's why she's weak? Or if there's like another thing going on in the back that we just don't know yet. We don't know. But the information that we do gain in this episode kind of leads more to like the former, which is, she hasn't eaten all that much, and being the mother, obviously she needs more food. I mentioned some of the facial expressions. The animation has been like really good, especially here. This is like the first one, right, in the episode that kind of caught my attention. Like, what the it's what? Oh, it's so fun to go frame by frame in the shot as well. So like, you see the shadow in the back kind of forming the hands slowly, like taking shape, extends, and then her face distorts. We kind of zoom in on it. What's it called? What is it called again? Impact frames, right? When it goes black and white just for like a couple of frames to give that explosive impact, right? Boom. Wow. I'm going frame by frame, by the way. It's wow. And this is all animated on ones too, so it's not choppy. It's that's why it's smooth. Great, amazing. And then we cut to the opening. We're just gonna skip that. Heine, you mustn't say as Tokiko. Oh, you poor thing. But yeah. It is interesting though. Again, I'm just gonna be all over the place in this discussion, but where is it? I think it's like somewhere around here, right? No, it's. But when Heine decided to take Shinpei's eye, right? I think it was actually right by the end. No, it's right around here. Yeah, so Heine took the eye, right? Obviously wanting to get it back, but the eye comes back. And I've been talking about this, right? I've been mentioning about this for like I don't know since we've actually seen his eye, like in episode 1, which is Shinpei's eye. His eye color is very similar to Ushio's, right? It's not red. It's not red like Heine's. Shouldn't it make more sense if Ushio took Heine's eye, then the eye should be red, right? That's the logical sense, but that is not the case. Shinpei's eye is actually blue, light blue, similar to Ushio. And remember, Ushio was the one who gave Shinpei the eye. At least that is what we are led to believe if we are to trust the opening sequence of the first episode on the boat. Ushio was the one that gave Shinpei the eye. The eye is blue, similar color to Ushio. It's not red. Why? There's more to this. There's more to this. It's impossible to take away his power, as if this is not hers to control. And then comes the which came first, the chicken or the egg, cause and effect creates the ring, blah 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 blah, the cycle, the loop. Never-ending loop, infinite all the way. It overlooks the flow of time from a higher dimension and observes multiple parallel worlds, and they kind of dabble deep into like just a smudge of like Shinpei's true power, right? The power to make the world you observe into reality, rendering this world. So obviously Shinpei does not control this power yet, right? He only has this power whenever he dies. So theoretically, if he actually has control of this power, right, and he can just do it as he wills it, that means Shinpei is literally God. Shinpei literally has the power to basically alter the world, which is insane to me. How is that even possible? What the actual fuck? If that is the power of the eye, and that eye came from like the mother, then I'm like, why haven't you used that power before? How is Shinpei the one getting the power? Like, why is he the one that gains this many abilities? Because I'm pretty sure if Heine was the one who also, if Heine has this ability as well, if we are to believe that the eye came from Heine, then why didn't Heine use it at all? Questions. And if this is all connected to Ushio and not to Heine, right? Like I was mentioning before, because at this point I would consider Heine and Ushio at like a similar level, right? Then what the fuck is Ushio? then how powerful is she? Because she is definitely an anomaly, right? She is going against the will of Heine, of the mother, right? Something's off with her. And yeah, it's definitely something that should, well, yeah, I'm just gonna stop there. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's a very scuffed discussion, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very scuffed discussion indeed. Some of the animation in this episode, again, incredible, amazing. I want to know who is actually the one who is like responsible for this, because this is amazing. This like this. You compare that to like the fight sequence in like the previous two episodes where they just it's mostly a glorified slideshow. I'm just being honest. But this is incredible. Like actually great choreography, actually great storyboarding. The shot compositions are also really great. That impact of Ushio hitting the floor was also fantastic. I need to know. Give me a sec. Holy shit, it is Arifumi Imai himself. Oh my god, the fucking legend. Wait, how did he, wait, what? How the fuck did OLM this? Connections, baby, connections. If you know people in the industry and you know how to, persuade them, yeah, oh my god. Arifumi Mai did this. Cool. I was not expecting him, but hey, amazing. Amazing, actually amazing. Can you, OLM, can you like put Imai in charge of like your animation action direction, please? I know Imai is probably busy with like other stuff, especially in like Studio Wit and whatever, but hey, just a thought, right? You want better action scenes? Hire the man, please. Don't let this be like just a one job thing and then it's done, because I watched this episode and then I'm gonna watch like the next episode, and then if it contains like more action sequences and it's not up to this caliber, then yeah, you can't. Wow. Okay then, Arifumi Imai guest appearance, animating this cut. I was wondering, like, why did the animation suddenly kind of like became good? Like, it was good, but then it kind of became fine and average for like a lot of the episodes. Yeah, they're bringing their A game. But besides that, people die, a lot of characters die. When main characters die, or like characters that are like really semi-important to the plot dies, then it's time to hit that reset button. Mio's death and Miss Nagumo's death as well was kind of a shame. See, this was shocking to me. Nagumo tries to shoot Shinpei. The shadow quickly created a shield. The shield blocks the shot. The shadow then immediately creates a gun, shoots at Nagumo, hits her, and we get the slow reveal. The shot went through her head. She is dead. Like, you see her right now, you see her eyes opening right now, you see her still like holding the gun and whatever, but she's already dead at this point. Like there's no, she's already dead. That's just like the body going like, whoa. I don't know what I was doing there, but yeah, gruesome. Yeah, you can, going back like a couple of frames, you can just see like her eyes just like, yeah, dead. Do something, for fuck's sake. Just sitting there like, oh, sorry, I'm not interrupting. Shinpei takes the poison. He dies. But as he dies, Ushio isn't dead. Ushio just straight up went along with him, right? Went along with him. Yeah, there's something. There's definitely something. I don't know what it is yet, but there's definitely something. he took her along out of that world and into the multiverse, and jumped to a new one. We jump back to the past, which is now the present, which is when Shinpei finally meets Miss Nagumo, and Miss Nagumo explains the situation with Nezu. And then Ushio kind of appears out of thin air. The mark is still there, though. The mark is still there. And they are now on the 5th loop, and then that is the end of the episode. Sorry. But yeah, that's the end of the episode. End of the first core, end of the, I guess, the first half of the show, and now we're entering the second half. Like I said, if they are gonna make this like a mid-season finale, then they have to go big, and Shinpei probably needs to die, which he did. He died, he looked back, we learned more information, we learned more shit. We now know that Ushio is probably, I mean, I've already mentioned this, I think, like, Ushio is probably like the key to all of this, but she's not just a key, she's an egg. I'm all for it. Can't wait for the next episode, which is episode 13. New core, new opening song too, and new ending song. I'm gonna miss the old opening song. I really grew to enjoy this opening song a lot, but maybe the second opening will be, you know, as a jam as this one as well. Well, there you have it, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction and my discussion for Summertime Rendering episode 12. If you do, hit the like, subscribe as always. And I will see you all next time for episode 13. Take care, guys.